You know, we often think about self-discovery as this almost passive thing, right? Like you're searching for some hidden treasure, something already complete, just waiting for you to find it.
Yeah, that's the common picture. Like it's just buried somewhere inside.
But, well, what if that's not quite right? What if it's less about finding and more about, say, building?
Exactly.
Like you're constructing who you are day by day with your habits.
Precisely. That's what we're digging into today. We're challenging that idea a bit. We'll look at how the things you do repeatedly, they actually change your brain.
Yeah.
Physically.
Mm-hmm.
And that shapes who you become. We're pulling from psychology, a bit of philosophy, and some really cool neuroscience.
Okay.
And the goal, really, is to help you see how you can shift from just letting routines happen to you to actively using them to build the future you want, being the architect.
Being the architect. I like that. So let's unpack this constructing idea, because psychology often does talk about finding your identity, maybe even finding your true self, or that Greek idea, the daemon, your potential.
Right, that concept of innate potential, something core to you that needs uncovering, that's definitely part of it. But then you have philosophers like Jean-Paul Sartre, who came at it quite differently.
Oh, yeah.
He argued pretty strongly that you have this radical freedom, this responsibility to define yourself through your choices, your actions.
So the self isn't fixed.
Not at all. It's dynamic. It's a project, something you're constantly shaping. Think about it like marble. The marble has potential.
Yeah.
That's your daemon.
Okay.
But it takes the sculptor's actions, your habits, your choices to actually create the statue. You're co-creating it.
So it's not one or the other. It's both discovering potential and actively creating.
That's how I see it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a synthesis. And your habits, those are the chisels. They're the tools you use consciously or not.
Right, whether you realize it or not. Okay, let's talk about those habits then, because they often seem so small, maybe even mundane, but you're saying they're incredibly powerful. I'm thinking of that habit loop. Cue, craving, response, reward.
Yes, the classic loop.
And the craving part always gets me. It's not the action itself we want, is it? It's the feeling.
You've nailed it. It's the anticipated change in state, the relief, the satisfaction, whatever it is. And the neuroscience here is just fascinating. Habits literally carve paths in your brain. Neuroplasticity.
Neurons that fire together, wire together. That one.
That's the one. At first, your prefrontal cortex, the thinking part, does the heavy lifting.
Right.
But repeat it enough,
Yeah.
and control shifts over to the basal ganglia. That's like your brain's autopilot.
Makes it automatic.
Exactly. And dopamine reinforces that whole loop, teaching your brain, hey, do that again.
Yeah.
So habits aren't just ideas, they're actual physical circuits.
Wow. Okay, so if our actions are physically reshaping our brains,
Yeah.
what does that really mean for who we are, for our identity? Because
Yeah.
we usually think identity comes first, then actions follow. But this flips it, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. It suggests we become what we repeatedly do. There's this idea, self-perception theory. It basically says you figure out who you are by watching what you do, like an outside observer. So if you make a habit of reading every night, even just a page.
You start seeing yourself as a reader?
Exactly. Each action is like casting a vote for the kind of person you want to be.
So the shift is act like the person you want to become.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't need to feel like that person first. Just take the small step, the feeling, the identity. It follows the action.
That's quite liberating, actually. It takes the pressure off needing some big internal shift before you start.
Totally. Just start small.
Okay, so let's get practical. How can people actually use this? How do they engineer their future self? Beyond just thinking about, journaling or exercising more.
Well, the key is making it sustainable, right? Getting past that initial friction.
Right.
2 strategies are really powerful here. First, the 2-minute rule.
Ah, yes. Make it tiny.
Make it so easy you can't say no.
Yeah.
Read every day becomes read 1 page. Meditate for 10 minutes becomes meditate for 1 minute.
Yeah.
You master the art of showing up first. That's the crucial part.
Build the habit of starting.
Precisely. And second, habit stacking. Link a new habit you want to build onto one you already do without thinking.
Right.
Like after I pour my morning coffee, that's your existing habit, the cue. I will meditate for 1 minute.
You piggyback on the momentum.
Exactly. It makes it much easier to integrate.
So bringing it all together, this deep dive really shows that who you become isn't some fixed thing you discover.
Yeah.
It's something you actively build every single day with these small, consistent actions.
It's a continuous process.
Yeah.
A lifelong practice, really, of authoring yourself.
Yeah.
By choosing your habits consciously, practicing them consistently, That's how you sculpt a life that feels authentic and meaningful to you.
It really puts the power back in your hands. So the question for everyone listening is, what's one small habit, maybe even a 2-minute one, that you can start today? What vote can you cast for the person you want to become tomorrow?